3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to BCN. My name is Veronica.
And my name is Ashley. Today we're going to be talking about three topics which are
Animal abuse, discrimination, and world hunger. These problems seem to be a big deal all around the world, so these will be our main topics today.
Our first topic today is animal cruelty. According to HumaneSociety.org, such horrible things happen to these poor animals all around the world. Many dogs do not make it to the nominal retirement age of 4 or 5. Over 150 million animals, mice, rats, dogs, cats, rabbits, monkeys, and others were killed in laboratory experiments all over the world. You could face up to 5 years in jail for animal cruelty. It is illegal to abandon your pets.
Discrimination is our next topic. According to DoSomething.org, in 2010, the U.S. Sentencing Commission reported that African Americans received 10% longer sentences in prison. In a study conducted by Rutgers University, 22% of Hispanic Latino workers reported experiencing workplace discrimination compared to only 6% of white. Hispanic females earn roughly 54 cents for every dollar earned by a white, non-Hispanic male, which accounts for a loss of almost $24,000 in a year's time. Women who work full-time jobs still earn only about 77% of their male counterparts' earnings. Talk about how much you earn and report equality. Learn about how to file a charge of discrimination with the EEOC.
African American women earn 64 cents and Latina women earn 56 cents for every dollar earned by a Caucasian man. Lean-In offers resources for negotiation in the workplace. Lastly, we will be talking about world hunger. 11.3% of world's population is hungry. That's roughly 805 million people who go undernourished on a daily basis, consuming less than the recommended amount. In 2010, an estimated 76 million children who more than 20,000 a day died. Poor nutrition plays a role in at least half of these deaths. Well, that concludes today's broadcast.
Again, I am Veronica.
And I am Ashley.
And this was BCN News.
And we are here joined by Ms. Hernandez. So, Miss, what are your thoughts on animal cruelty?
I find animal cruelty to be very upsetting. I think it's our responsibility as human beings to take care of the people and things and animals on our planet that cannot take care of themselves. So for me, animal cruelty is something that really upsets me, and I understand that we use animals for food, we use animals to test medication, but that doesn't mean that we don't respect those animals that help us.
What are some solutions to help solve this problem?
I think being more open about animal testing would be one thing from companies that do animal testing so that people can decide whether or not they want to buy those products. I think adopting more animals from shelters so that opens up space for new animals to go to those shelters and escape maybe a cruel lifestyle. And I think if you do eat meat, maybe taking time to figure out if you're buying from a company that takes care of their animals prior to making them food.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
2, 1.
Good afternoon, this is your anchor Jose Romero here with your 3-minute news from Jamie. Our first news will be about Facebook's stolen data. Our second news will be about animal abuse. And our third news will be about gun control. Starting out with our first news. Today we are talking about Facebook's stolen data. According to WashingtonPost.com, Facebook announced that malicious actors had gotten a hold of people's identities and information. According to DigitalSplay.com, Cambridge Analytica said they will shut down immediately after being the cause of Facebook data breach. Films.com has said that Facebook has removed a lot of accounts and pages that gave personal information such as social security numbers, addresses, phone numbers, and even the credit card numbers. Off to the second news about animal abuse. A recent survey from the Human Society shows that those involved in animal abuse cases are usually men under 30, and those involved in animal 40 are mostly women over 60. StaticBrain.com has said that 60% of these cases involve dogs, 18% include cats, and 22 are other animals. From the 60% of dogs, 26% are of pit bulls. In addition, because of the U.S. Department of Agriculture shutting access to public information like year of inspection reports and other data during the first 3 weeks of Trump's administration, these numbers can have gone up. Now for our interview. What are your thoughts about animal abuse?
I think it's cruel to treat animals bad because they can't really defend themselves.
Do you think this is something that people should be aware of?
Yes, because if there was enough awareness, I don't think much animal abuse would be happening.
What do you think could help these animals?
I think reporting something that you see going wrong with animals and try helping them out at shelters.
Alright. So third news is about gun control, which I said. So the argument about gun control is mostly about safety and identities according to usatoday.com. Medium.com says places with gun control can easily obtain guns by having them transported from neighboring countries. Medium.com also says that crime seems to stay higher when gun laws rare loose, and countries with stricter gun control than the USA have far fewer gun deaths and lower murder rates. Thank you for joining our 3-minute news. Make sure to join us in our late night and morning adventures.
Okay, was it actually 3 minutes?
Okay, let's give him a hand. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome and good afternoon. I'm your anchor, Josue Lavin, with your daily news in WWN. Today we have 3 stories. First story we have is a war happening between the U.S. and Syria. According to pewinternet.org, over more than 500,000 people have been killed and over 50% of Syrians now live in poverty. And finally, over 5 million Syrians were forced to leave their homes due to bombing and exposure to many other toxic chemicals. Second story we have is how often do people check their phones and social media? Due to the source of journalism.org, it quotes, those of ages 18 and 24 look at their phone more often with an average of 74 checks per day. That's a lot of times. Another crazy fact is that teens are spending more than 1/3 of their days using social media. Today we have Otto. Otto, how many social media apps do you have?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Aldo, and I use social media.
How many apps do you have?
I use 2 apps.
Do you feel like you're addicted to social media?
No, I don't feel like I'm addicted to the social media.
How much time do you spend on social media?
I usually spend time on social media 2 hours.
Thank you for your time. And for our final story, we have how much should you drink water every day? According to wellon.com, if you don't have enough water, you can become dehydrated, and it can also cause dehydration. It can cause dizziness, confusion, and even seizures. But if you don't do many factors such as run and sports, you're most likely to not need as much water. Thank you for your time, and this has been your anchor, Josue, and we'll be back later with more worldwide news.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my name is Natalie.
And my name is Sarabia. I'm reporting from T News. One of today's topics is about Snapchat updates. We're introducing new Snappables. They have new lenses for playing reality games with any friends. By controlling these Snappables, you use touch, motion, and even facial expressions. Snappables are where lenses are. You can choose one and invite and invite any friends to play. Even some Snappables can challenge any friends to be your high score. Other Snappables can allow you and your friend to invite others. You can fight aliens, start a rock band, play basketball, and many more. According to Snap.com, new Snapchat also allows you to use a group video chat. According to Snap.com, you can video chat with up to 16 people.
The next story is about the TV series 13 Reasons Why, second season. According to Thrillist, the show started filming in June 2017 and is now coming out May 18th. There will be a total of 13 episodes. The trailer had Clay looking at mysterious Polaroid photos. One of them said Hannah wasn't the only one due to her suicide. There will be also new faces added to this season. Ann Winters, Ben Lawson, Bryce Cass, Chelsea Alden, Samantha Logan, Callie O'Hara, and Aniston Miller.
Our next and final topic is about the rapper Post Malone's new album, Beer Bong and Bentleys. According to HotNewHipHop.com, it's been this week's #1 album. He launched 4 top 10 singles so far, including the chart-topping Rockstar. Also, the brand new song on the album called Better Now, which debuted at #7 this week, according to Billboards.com. Post Malone jumps from #9 to #1 for Billboard Artist in May 12. He earned #1 with his brand new album.
Now here's Genesis to interview.
What do you think about Snapchat's new Snappables?
They're really fun and I like to play them with my friends.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Genesis. Today we will be talking about 3 topics. The first topic will be about why we shouldn't do homework. Second topic will be about new materials for school. Our third topic will be about 8th grade field trips. Have you ever been tired of homework? Well, according to Pros and Cons published on 2016, teachers should not give out homework because students cannot spend time with their families. After 7 hours, the students get tired of studying and quizzes. Even at home, they have responsibilities and don't have time to have fun or relax, so they don't have enough energy for another day of learning. Our second topic will be about new materials. Are you tired of old broken materials? Well, according to New York Times, published on March 2015, classrooms have only a limited amount of resources, and most supplies get broken and are missing everywhere. Our third topic is about 8th grade field trips and why we should have more. Here's one of our peers for why we should have more field trips. Here's Lydia. Why do you think we should? Why do you think 8th grade field trips are important?
Because they're fun.
How do you feel when you go on a field trip?
I feel pretty happy because I'm out of school.
What are other field trips do you want to go?
I want to go to field trips that are more fun.
Let's say you are a bad student. How do you feel when a teacher says you can't go because of your bad grades?
I just think that's pretty messed up because if you have like good behavior, then it's just a bad idea.
Thank you. Get your yearbooks now, $40 each. And the dance will be on June 1st. Pre-sales for $5 at the student store. If you will not buy your tickets there, at the door it will be for $7. Thank you for watching Yoga News. Goodbye.
All right. 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Candy.
And my name is Lydia. Welcome to M2MBN News.
Our first topic of the day will be pros of digital devices in the classroom. According to Concordia University of Portland, the pros of digital devices in the classroom are peace of mind. Cell phones and smartphones can offer parents a little more peace of mind when their children are in school. Parents know that they are in an emergency. The students can contact them or vice versa. In addition, more and more cell phones and smartphones contain GPS devices that can be tracked if necessary. Another pro in it is an instant answer. Access to the internet provides instant answer of curious kids. In this is a search and learn environment kids are involved today. Now when they want to do why they leave change color, why leaves change color, there are there are only a search away from an answer. This also gives students the ability to get an answer to a question that they may feel uncomfortable asking in class. If a teacher uses a term they don't understand, they can find the answer discreetly and without interrupting the classroom. But like in our opinion, I feel like a digital devices should be allowed because it can actually help us with something we don't understand.
Another topic we will be talking about today is the pros and cons of school uniforms. This information is from procon.org. So the pros are, some may argue that itching school uniforms would not only cost parents more money and would be a bad idea all around. In fact, school uniforms are important as students' laptops and education experience. Uniforms add measures of safety in identical dress. Gang identification is obscured. Group violence and death are ran through. Children are no longer identified by their colors. Uniforms alleviate feelings of danger. The cons about why should students wear uniforms are teens should be able to develop self-expression and their personal identity. School uniforms encourage followers, not leaders. The practice discourages indecent thinkers. The follower mentality could extend into adulthood. Today's school uniforms seem more as a punishment measure meant to deny students their right to freedom of expression and individuality. Public schools can still have dress codes without resorting mandatory uniforms. If you want more information about school uniforms, you could go check the website. And for the last topic of the day is, why should people make gun control stronger? Join a local gun violence prevention organization to learn more about it. It isn't safe and many teens have died. For example, in Florida, 17 teenagers died. The cause of their death was a mentally ill student decided to shoot at the school. Stricter gun laws will lead to less gun violence and not cause a disaster. Well, this is it.
This is it. Thank you for having time to watch M2MBN. Stay tuned for more.
All right.